And we're just going to get started because all the important people are here. They're late. Like 1 minute. It's too late. Hi! Hi. Make sure my zippers are all zippered. All right, I'm good to go. Fashionably late. That's okay. There are no more chairs, so just kind of push your way into the back, and that way you can stand somewhere. And Anyway, so my name is Alan. It is a 4-letter word. Ask either of my ex-wives. Actually, my dad called me son, and I later found out that that was short for something else. And I came here from California to entertain you. And let's see. We're going to do a hypnosis show. I know some of you have a list that says I'm going to do a magic show, and I do a magic show, but I didn't bring the magic show. So we're going to do the hypnosis show, because otherwise it's going to be a really short show. And so how many of you have seen a hypnosis show before? Yay, lots of hypno junkies. How many of you have never seen a hypnosis show? Yay, lots of virgins. And how many of you just refuse to raise your hand because it's a hypnosis show? Yeah. One pothead. Great, thank you for coming. Your head just looks like a pot. That's all I meant. All right, for those of you that have never seen a hypnosis show, people have some common, universal questions they always like to ask. Like, Alan, if I volunteer, are you going to make me bark like a rooster? Will I leave here and try and milk a duck? And of course, those answers are... Yes. No, we don't do that. No, actually, you will actually never do anything against your own morals or ethics under hypnosis. Of course, for a hypnosis show, if you have no morals or ethics, we'd like you to volunteer. Second question people want to know is what type of weak-minded person makes a really good subject? And actually, it's just the opposite. You need a vivid imagination. You need to be able to focus for 15 to 30 seconds at a time. People that can't focus for more than 30 seconds oftentimes have an IQ of less than 50. This, of course, makes them legally an idiot or an imbecile. So when I ask for volunteers, if you're married to one, please don't send them up here. That's good. Nobody looked at their partner. All right, really, there's one person I avoid. That's anybody that wants to challenge me, and they're thinking, yeah, watch this. He can't hypnotize me. I'll show him. Because you're right. All hypnosis is self-hypnosis. The way this works, I'm going to tell you a story. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to draw pictures in your mind. You hypnotize yourself. I don't actually hypnotize you. You hypnotize yourself. Let me give you a couple of examples. If I was going to teach you how to meditate, I wouldn't meditate you. If I was going to teach you how to chant, I wouldn't chant you. I don't actually hypnotize you. It's a misnomer. I show you how to hypnotize yourself. All right. Stage 1 hypnosis. Kind of like when you read a book, you don't remember anything you read. We all do that multiple times a day. Where are you going, lady? Get back here. We're going to talk about you. All right. How many wanted them to leave? How many thought they'd never leave? All right. You read a book, you can't remember anything you just read. That's stage 1 hypnosis. Or you drive down the highway, you see your exit. 3 miles ahead, yay. 7 miles later, no. We all do this. The best example I can give you is when you catch a power nap. You just close your eyes and you tell yourself, I got 10 minutes. I just need to refresh my battery. And you actually get quality sleep, even though you weren't really asleep, because you heard all the noises going on around you. You're aware your dog ate the cat. The dishes clanked, newspaper rattled. If the baby goes, ah, mom's right next to the bed. Dad sleeps right through it, but mom's there. And if you want to wake up dad, you turn off the TV. They'll sit up and yell at you. All right, so how many of you have never been hypnotized? Not paying attention to me at all. All right, that's good. Those are my subjects. All right, the difference between self-hypnosis, which are those examples, and when you come up here is that when I'm going to hypnotize you, I'm going to play with your imagination. It's kind of like going to the movies. I tell stories, your imagination goes wherever the stories take you. You always know you can say to yourself, this is just a movie, I don't have to go there. But you choose to go there because it's a lot of fun. 99% of the people that come up here leave the stage going, wow, that was great, that was fun. What did I do? The other 1%, they never want to talk to me ever again. All right, hypnosis works on 2 premises. One is the power of our imagination, the other is the power of suggestion. So everybody put your hands together like this. We'll just demonstrate the power of suggestion real quickly. Make sure your palms are together, your thumbs are crossed. Pick up your 2 pointer fingers, your index fingers, your second finger. It's the one you pick your nose with. Don't show me. Take those 2 fingers apart and stare at the space between your fingers. Just stare at that space for a moment because I'm going to screw your fingers together. Watch your fingers as they begin to draw themselves closer, faster, tighter, until they want to touch. You can take your hands apart by show of applause if your fingers went together. Sir, your knees started going together. We're going to count you. That's okay. All right, if your fingers didn't go together, that means you don't follow instructions very well. Okay, that has nothing to do with hypnosis, but just a quick example. But let me show you what your imagination can do. Everybody close your eyes. We're going on vacation together. We're going to Hawaii. We're on the beach, and we're watching dolphins jump through the water. They're jumping through the waves, and now you're on the back of one of those dolphins. You're riding him like a horse, and you have reins in your hand and a bridle in his mouth, and he takes you below the water surface, and now you're in a submarine. And as you look out your porthole, you see beautiful fish of every color of the rainbow, rock formations and coral. Your submarine comes up to the surface, and it takes off like a rocket ship. You're in SpaceX, and you're circling Earth, and you're looking out your porthole, and you see Earth, and it's more beautiful than any video or photo you've ever seen. Your spaceship comes down and it lands on that beach and it opens the door, and as you climb out you see palm trees and flowers of every color of the rainbow. You can open your eyes. Sorry, you're still here. But that is your imagination, and only humans can do that. Dolphins are intelligent, they're not worried about how they're going to pay for their college education. All right, at this point, I ask for volunteers that want to take a vacation of the mind. I ask you to be 18 or over. We'll start with them first. If we don't fill all the chairs, there's only 12 chairs, then we'll get some people younger, but 18 or over. I'm not going to pick you, just come on up and fill the chairs. It's just that simple. I don't pick you, so you in the blue back there is raising your hand. Just get up here, gorgeous, and they will follow you. I will play some music while people fill the chairs and we get started here. Oh, find the right music. And our chairs are full. All right, round of applause for the volunteers. Yay. You guys get to watch. We're going to hypnotize the audience. Sleep! Never works. All right, let's see. Anybody sitting next to your best friend? Someone you go shoplifting with? Anyone sitting next to someone they're madly infatuated with? Other than you, you're in love with everybody. Anybody chewing gum? Just put on the chair underneath, no one will notice. Actually, there's a garbage pail. Jump up, throw it away. Cool. If you have a cell phone, please turn it off. Do not put it on vibrate, actually turn it off. If you have an iWatch, take it off and hand it to someone in the audience. It may go off during your show, and we don't want it to disturb you because we are all subject to Apple's command. Let's see, I'm going to do this. You have large shoulders. Sir, stand up. Gorgeous. I'm going to have you go sit over there on there where he is, and you're going to come down here and sit on the end. You'll just be a tad more comfortable. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. And shake hands with the people next to you. It's nice to know the people you're going to sleep with. That was your chance to jump up and shake everyone's hand. All right, folks, for the next 10 minutes, we're going to ask you to do us a favor. You're going to be as quiet as possible. If you make any loud, brusque noises, not only distracts them, it also distracts me, and I'm easily distracted. I like squirrels, shiny things. Just for the next 10 minutes. After that, we're going to encourage you to make as much noise as you want, and the more noise you make, the more fun we'll have. If the person next to you starts to giggle or laugh for the next few minutes, that's the biggest problem, because you start laughing, they start laughing, and I lose their focus. So if your next door neighbor starts to laugh, reach over, smack them. Won't shut them up, but it will make you feel better. We want everyone to have a good time. Go ahead and practice. That's good. The children are bonding. There's a happy family. All right. I'll be back to you guys in a couple of minutes. I'm going to offer you this video for free, so you don't need to sit there with your phone and watch the show through a 4-inch screen. If you want to, go ahead. I don't care. If you do videotape it yourself, though, and you put it onto social media, I ask you to please tag the Sandman. And what else do I want to tell you? I forget. That's it. Talk to you later. Hi. Thanks for volunteering. Let's see, have any of you ever been hypnotized before, clinically or on a stage? Yes. Cool. When? Where? Why? How? Who?
Years ago here.
Oh, probably me, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Hypno junkie. Yay. All right, let me explain. Everyone can be hypnotized. There's no doubt in my mind that every one of you would make an excellent subject if I had 45 minutes and a good bottle of vodka. Yeah. Except for the guy at the end. He danced around naked. He's thinking, I don't need vodka. All right, we're going to do a 6-minute induction. It's a relaxation technique. I'm going to tell you a story. You're going to draw pictures in your mind. You're going to hypnotize yourself. It really only takes about 15 to 30 seconds to drop off into a deep trance. We know that because when somebody lectures you and you could care less what they're saying, it takes 15 to 30 seconds to send them out. Stage 1, kind of like when you read that book, forget everything you read. Stage 2, kind of like when you catch that power nap. Stage 3, the best metaphor I can give you is when we fall in love. We know we can take ourselves out of it, but we don't want to because it feels good. Hypnosis feels good. You're going to know at all times that you are in control. You could take yourself out of it, but you're not going to want to because you're centered, you're relaxed, you're in your own little happy space. Some of you may not do anything at all, like the guy in the end, because he's a little ADD, and when he turns it off, it'll feel good. He'll sit there quietly. You're going to dance like Madonna. Everybody do me a favor. Lean over this way. Put your head on the shoulder of the person next to you. You're going to sit up straight. They're all going to lean on you. All the way over, gorgeous. You can do it. There you go. Excellent. Everybody go, aww. Isn't it cute? It has nothing to do with the show. It's just a photo op. No, at some point, the person next to you may lean against you. It's important that you be comfortable with minimal amounts of body contact. If they lean against you, try not to giggle. You might wake them up. If their mouth is open, never stick your finger in there. They already threw away their gum. So, everybody sit up straight. Feet flat on the floor. Hands separate, but on your lap. Is there anyone you can give your purse to in the audience? Do you know anybody out there? Yeah, you too. Yeah, you'll be more comfortable. Cool. Yeah, nobody has dangly earrings. Yours are small. I think they'll be okay. It's the big hoops that fall off. I don't know why. Cool. At this point, folks, the more you applaud, the deeper they go, the more fun we are going to have. 2 times, 3 times, deeper, soundlessly. I'm going to ask each of you to take one hand only, and reach it out in front of you as far as it'll go. Just lift your arm up and stretch that hand out, because I'm going to tie a large balloon to your wrist. And as I fill this balloon up with more and more helium, it's going to get bigger. And as it gets bigger, it's going to begin to lift your arm higher and higher. And as it lifts your arm higher and higher, getting larger and larger. Getting bigger, larger, fuller. That balloon's getting huge, floating way up above your head. You may need 2 hands to hold on to that balloon as it gets bigger now. Larger, fuller. That balloon's huge. It's the size of a pickup truck. A big dually with a king cab. And look at the size of those tires as they get bigger, larger, fuller. It may even begin to pull you right out of your seat. We're going to cut the string now, and as we do, your arms will fall, and when they fall, you'll fall 2 times deeper. Sound or asleep. Snip. Two times, 3 times, deeper, sound or asleep. Well, some wise guy here at the party found some glue. He put paste all over your seat, and you sat down on that glue, and now you're glued fast to your chair. You can sit up, but you can't stand up. Go ahead, try. The chair is glued to the floor. You're glued to the chair. And the more you fight with that chair, the harder and faster that glue dries, holding your bottom. Fast, firm, tight, down to that seat. Give it a good fight. It's a wimpy little chair. I mean, normally you could probably carry this chair. It's pretty lightweight. Up and down the street, above your head, around the whole block. But right now it's glued to your bum and you can't get up and you gotta go to the bathroom. Man, you need to go to the can. Oh, you're getting that little cramp in your side. Just gotta go wee, wee. It's like that time you're out on the interstate, bottleneck traffic. Both directions, not a rest area for miles, and there wasn't a tree in sight. And you had to go really bad. Wee! Maybe if you yell wee, it'll help relieve the pressure. Try it. Yell wee! Wee! You know what feels good is if you reach up and touch your nose, you won't have to go to the bathroom. Everyone just reach up, touch your nose, and sleep. Folks, these are your stars. Show them some love. They can hear them. Boy, it's hot in here, isn't it? Ah, all these people are in here and they put on these big theatrical lights. I don't know why they needed these lights, but it's hot in here and it's humid and it's sticky. It feels like a sauna. It must be 100 degrees in here right now and it's just hot and humid and sticky. Ah, it feels like, Thanksgiving when you open up that oven after that turkey's been roasting for hours and that heat just hits you. Ah, it must be 110 degrees in here and the person next to you is starting to smell something awful. Oh, they reek like an old pair of gym socks. Remember that pair that Jock wore game after game? He'd never wash them. They'd get stiff and crusty in his locker. Yeah, he'd take them out and put them back on. At the end of the game, when he took off his sneakers, boom, that smell would hit you. That's what the person next to you smells like right now. And I don't know what they had for dinner tonight, but they just let one rip. Ah. That was just wrong. They should go to a doctor. Oh, they're lifting their leg in the air. They've got no dignity, no upbringing. Where are they from? Tell you what, I'm going to hand each of you some deodorant. Just take this room freshener, spray the person next to you. Go ahead. Yeah, just spray them really good. Yeah, you know where the smell came from. Here you go. Yeah, just take the cap off. You can even baptize them with it. Go ahead. Yeah, just pour it all over them. Yeah, you know where the smell came from. Get them really good right there. Yeah. Now they smell better. In fact, the person next to you smells really good. What a great smell coming from the person next to you. Go ahead, lean over, take a whiff. They smell awesome. What is that scent? It's like the gentle essence of a spring bouquet of flowers. It's like potpourri. Oh, check this out. If you lift up their arm, it smells like banana walnut bread baking in the oven. Go ahead, just lift up their arm, take a whiff. What a great smell. Oh, I can't get enough of that. That's like stealing cookies from a cookie jar. Nobody really cares. Help yourself. Reach over, scratch your neighbor's head. Yeah, just scratch their head. And then smell your fingers. Smells like doggy do. Yeah, wipe it on them. Yeah, that was gross. I tell you what, we've got a big fan. We're going to put on the fan. It'll get rid of the nasty smell. Oh, it drops down the temperature. Oh, they open up the windows and it's nice and cool outside. Good, yeah. Got rid of the heat wave that was in here. In fact, it's starting to get cold. Oh, they got an air conditioner going. Yeah, you can feel the draft coming from the air conditioner. Actually, it's a refrigerator unit. Yeah, it's for a large tractor trailer truck that transports beef from out in the Midwest, and they bring it out here to Pennsylvania. And they bring back fresh, flash frozen fish. It's certainly getting bitter cold. Temperature is dropping quite rapidly. It's suddenly 25 degrees. With the wind chill factor, it's almost 0. And it's even getting colder. It's like flash freezing. It's like 25 below now, and it's bitter cold. You're not dressed for this. You need to snuzzle up with the person next to you and get warm any way you humanly can. You got to worry about your arms and your legs and your nose and your toes and your fingers and your belly button. Yeah, you might want to wrap your entire body around the person next to you and get warm, because this could be survival for you and for them at this point, because it's bitter cold down to the bone. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Hey, everybody, reach up, touch your nose, and sleep. Just lean to the side and find your pillow. Go ahead, just lean over and find that pillow. Wherever your head lands, that's your pillow. You want to reach up and fluff up your pillow, make it nice and soft and cushy. Go ahead, just oof the pillow, shake the pillow. It's a giant teddy bear pillow, so you just want to wrap your arms around the giant teddy bear, snuzzle up to the teddy bear. That's nice, yeah. And sleep. Hey, in a moment, you're all going to sit up. You're going to be watching the funniest movie you've ever seen. It is a comedy of epic proportion. And another chill. You're sitting there feeling all warm and fuzzy when suddenly the movie changes. It's a thriller. It's a chiller. It's one of those. Chop them up and throw them off the back of the pickup truck movies. Look at that monster, he's hideous. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your entire life. He's crouched behind that dumpster waiting for prey. That woman's walking towards him. She looks like your mom. That is your mom. That's your mom in the movie. Warn her about the monster. Tell her not to go by the monster. Warn her about the monster. He jumps. He grabs her. She's pounding at his chest, ripping at his hair, clawing at his face. She pulls off the mask. It's your dad in a costume. Dad? What the? Go ahead, tell Dad what you think of him doing that to your mom. Put him in his place. Give him a piece of your mind. Shake your finger at him. Yes, very good choice of fingers. Look at Mom over there. Mom's laughing, actually. Mom's cracking up. Mom apparently got him really good for April Fools, and he was just getting her back for Halloween. They're both laughing. They're laughing and they're hugging. They're hugging and they're kissing like they're in college again. They are a sucking face. Hey everybody, sit up straight, put on your seatbelt. Put on your 3D glasses. We're going up. The State Fair brought in a new roller coaster this year. 250 feet of vertical fury. They say you'll feel up to 6 G-force when this baby hits that loop-de-loop. Hold on to the bars, it's gonna be a white knuckler. This thing's huge! Here we go, we're going down! Loop-de-loop, whoa! Corkscrew turn, whoa! Whoa! Through the ice-cold water. Drenched to the bone, going back up. So how many of you want what she's on? You're 150 feet in the air. Look at the people down there. They're so tiny. Sure, wave to them. Hello! That's stupid, they can't see you. Spit on them. No, don't do that. Oh no, somebody got the guy that works here. He doesn't look very happy. He just spit back. Right in your eye. Oh, lucky shot, dude. Bet you couldn't do that again. Right in the other eye. All right, dude, you're really disgusting. Right in your mouth. Oh, and he chews tobacco. Ooh, menthol. Oh no, somebody spewed on him. Uh-oh, he's really angry now. He took away all the track in front of us. I tell you we're going to go backwards, but look behind you. There's no track there either. We're just sitting up here at 150 feet. Wait, there's a sign that says, tighten your seatbelt. Yeah, prepare for the vertical bungee drop. Of course, if you don't want to go, put your hands in the air. Maybe they'll let you off. Too late, free fall. Retraction. Ooh, wedgie. Oh. fall. Whoa! Retraction. Where's the first wedgie? Oh, I think it's stuck. No, I'm serious, man. I think it needs surgery. Yeah, everybody stand up, pull it out. Everyone just stand up, pull it out. And help your neighbor, too. There's a stuck. Oh, your 3D glasses fell off. You realize it was just a movie. Oh, you take a deep breath in. It resets your heartbeat, your pulse rate, your blood pressure. You find your chair. You sit in your chair. You reach up, you touch your nose. You lean to the side and sleep. Once again, fluff up that pillow, make it nice and soft and cushy. Go ahead, pat that pillow, shake the pillow. Wrap your arms around the giant teddy bear. Snuzzle up to your teddy bear. Give your teddy bear a noogie. Noogie the teddy bear, noogie. Give your teddy bear a wet willy. Wet willy your teddy bear. And sleep. Hey, I got some itching powder. Yeah, I'm going to sprinkle it on your toes. This stuff's funny. Yeah, it says on the package that it's pure athlete's foot fungus. Yeah, you got that itchy burning sensation. It is growing right now between your toes, down the ball of your foot, down the arch, right back to your heels. You got to get those shoes off and scratch those feet, man. Just sit up, unlace those shoes already. Yeah, unlace them, get them off, because giant, like, mushroom fungus is growing between your toes, down the ball of your foot, down the arch, right back to your heel. You gotta get the shoes off. Scratch, 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 scratch. Oh man, that's gonna feel good when you get them off. Just a scratch between the toes and down the ball of the foot and the arch and the heel. And yes, and the more you scratch one foot, the more the other one itches. It's the darndest thing you've ever experienced. You start scratching one foot, but the other one starts itching. So you start scratching that one and the other one starts itching. It'll drive you crazy. Oh man, you know what you need? Take off your sock. Take off your sock and floss gently between your toes. Yeah, that'll get rid of the itch. Yeah, just take off your sock and floss with the floss between the toes, and that'll feel really, really good. And the other foot too. Yes, 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 yes. Get the sock off completely, and that way you can floss between the toes with the sock, and that'll feel good, 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 good. Yes, 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 yes. And you know what feels really good is if you grab your neighbor's foot. You grab your neighbor's foot, you hold it really high in the air, and you scratch their foot. It'll get rid of the itch on your foot. Yeah, it's the old buddy-buddy system. You scratch their foot, they'll scratch your foot. It's been around for years, yeah. It's a tradition, yeah. You just scratch their foot, they scratch your foot, you scratch their foot, and that'll get rid of the itch. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. And then the itch goes away, and that feels good, and you want to take your sock, and you want to put it on your hand, because it's a puppet. Yeah, you got a puppet. Yeah. If you don't have a sock, maybe your neighbor has a sock you can borrow. Yeah. Ask your neighbor for a sock. They got two of them. Yeah, there you go. She give you one. Oh, she's going to use her hand. Okay, great. Okay, everybody hold up your puppet. If you don't have a sock on, you just use your hand. There you go. Yeah, it's SpongeBob. Yeah, that's why he's wet. Okay, everybody, we're all going to sing SpongeBob together. Here we go. Hold up your puppet. It's for the children. He lives in a pineapple under the sea. Conservative, yellow, and poor as a sea. If nautical nonsense is something you wish, then flop on the deck and act like a fish. Take it away. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yay! Everybody give your puppet a big kiss. And now you want to take your puppy, you want to hide it someplace on you where a pickpocket won't steal it, okay? You just hide it someplace where you know a pickpocket won't take it from you. And then you want to put your shoes back on, and you want to put your left foot in the right shoe and your right foot in the left shoe. Yeah, it's a yin-yang, positive, negative thing. It'll make sure that it never comes back again. Yeah. So we got good news for you. Good news is that there's no pickpockets here at First Name. No pickpockets. They screened the whole group. No pickpockets, no criminal records here at all. And but the bad news is that the boogeyman came to your party. Yeah, the boogeyman came. Remember the boogeyman when you were a little kid? He might have lived under your bed, or maybe he lived in the closet, or outside your door or window. Turns out that the boogeyman worked for Monsters, Inc. He was there to protect you. He's there to make sure that while you're sleeping, nothing bad happens to you, and your parents can sleep, and you can sleep, and you can wake up fresh and know you were safe. But he had to come back because he heard you were having temptations. Some of you were having naughty thoughts. Yep. He knows that because right now your arms are filled with helium, and the naughtier your thoughts, the higher those arms seem to want to float. As they float higher and higher. Of course, they were only temptations. It's not like you acted on those things, but those naughty thoughts, they just seem to be flowing into your mind. And as they flow into your mind now, your arms begin to float higher and higher. So the boogeyman, he needs to make sure you don't act on your temptations. It's okay to have them as thoughts, but not to do them. So to teach you a lesson, he took your spirit. He put it inside of a bag of microwave popcorn. And you're beginning to pop right now. Pop, 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 pop. You're no longer popcorn. Now you're a washing machine. Wash, 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 wash. Energy efficient. Wash, wash. Front loader. Wash, wash. Spin cycle. Wash, 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 wash. And now you're a pneumatic drill breaking up concrete on the side of the highway. Good thing they're building more buildings here. We didn't have enough in this town. Campus was too small. And now you're an antique typewriter and someone's typing on you. Type, 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 bing, zip! Type, 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 bing, zip! Type, 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 bing, zip! Type, 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 and it tickles. Type, 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 tickles a lot. Type, 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 bing, zip! And now you're a Mexican jumping bean. And now you're a cuckoo clock. And you want to be the loudest cuckoo clock. Yeah, the loudest cuckoo clock gets to live in the biggest house. Everybody, cuckoo. I can't hear you. Your neighbor's louder. Is that all you got? All right, it's confirmed. You're cuckoo. And now you're just a baby. You're just a little baby. You're not very old. You don't know a lot about the world. You don't know why you're not happy. You don't know if you're hungry, or you're tired, or you just want attention because you're spoiled. You don't think you're spoiled though, because all babies smell this way. You smell this way because you got a full load in your diaper. Oh boy, have you got the mother load going on here. Yeah, but somebody changed you. They changed you into a frog. You're a bullfrog. You want to see how high you can jump, not how far, just how high. And then you want to find a lily pad, someplace where you can sit and eat flies all day long. Oh yeah, get that little fly. They're good. They're tasty. They're not as crunchy. Of course, if you get that big fly, you won't have to go to Safeway for a week. You know why there's so many flies here, don't you? Because you are a milk cow. You're a milk cow. Find the barn, Betsy. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not a milk cow. You're milking a cow. You're at the fair. They're having a cow milking contest. Everybody, go. Gentlemen, not too fast. You can go blind. And now you're the MGM lion. Posing for the camera. Show them a happy lion. Show them an angry looking lion. You're angry because you're constipated. And now you're in the circus. And you're walking across the high wire. Put your hands together for all of our fashion models and bodybuilders as they find their seats. Everybody find your chair. You can open your eyes to find your chair. That way you're safe. I have your shoe. Don't worry, it's safe. Everybody reach up, touch your nose one more time, and sleep. Hey, in a moment I'm going to wake you all up. You're not going to remember one single thing that happened up here on stage today. Not one single thing will you remember from this moment past. But everything I share with you from this moment forward, you will remember deeply implanted in your subconscious mind. The first thing I'd like to share with you is that no matter what anyone tells you, you will have no desire to hit the hypnotist. In a moment you'll wake up and you're going to be filled with lots of vim, lots of vigor, lots of energy. In fact, for the rest of the night, this first night, you're just going to have a good time. You're just going to have a great time here at first night. And for the rest of the night, you're going to feel absolutely wonderful, filled with energy. Tonight, when you go home and your head hits your pillow, that's when you'll fall deep sound asleep. You'll have one of the most restful, peaceful sleeps you've ever experienced. Tomorrow morning, you'll be ready to take on the new year. You'll make some promises to yourself, and you'll be able to keep them. You'll actually be able to focus on them and decide how you're going to achieve them, and set out a plan so that if you have a New Year's resolution, you can actually stick to it and do it. Whether it's spending more time with your families, saving more money, working a little more diligently on a project you've always been procrastinating, whatever it might be, you will find it, you will set out a plan to achieve it when you wake up in the morning. You're also going to email the Arts Council here in Pennsylvania and let them know that they should have that hypnotist back again next year. Well, it's called marketing. If you're married, raise your hand. If you're married, raise your hand. If you're living in sin, raise your other hand. If you're Catholic, go confess. If you're not, live with it. Who's this gentleman married to? Who's the wife? Is she here? Oh. Let's see. I know she's married. Where's the husband? Over there. How long you married, sir? Awesome. Give him a round of applause. 20 plus years. Doing something right. I made it 4 once. You have children at home?
Yeah, 2.
2. How old?
17 and 14.
Any place they can stay tonight?
Oh, yeah.
She's got more energy than she's had in 20 years, so all you have to do is hide the pillow. Ready to go to sleep? Give her the pillow. All right, any questions? Husband here? Oh, yep. No, don't give her any energy. Okay. He's back there. Please, no, please. All right, let's see. After you've gone back to your seat, when you hear that slow motion music, you're going to want to stand up and run back to your seat here on the stage, moving as slow as you can go. That's right, moving as slow as you can go when you hear that slow motion music after I've sent you back to your seat. 1, slowly awakening. 2, filled with lots of vim, vigor, and energy. 3, as though you've been sitting next to a waterfall on a hot day and the mist has been spraying you gently. Just kind of makes you tingle all over. 4, remembering to set your goals when you wake up in the morning. And on the count of 5, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, wide awake. Well, we're going to start the show in a couple of minutes. How's everybody feel so far? Good. How long do you think you've been up here, sir?
Half hour?
Half hour? What's it feel like for you, hon? 15? What do you feel like?
About 5 hours.
5 hours? Okay. 10 minutes? 20 minutes? An hour?
10 minutes.
10, anywhere from 10 minutes to, what was it, 5 hours? The reason I ask that is that we use watches and we use time tunnels as our icons in hypnosis, and it's because there's this very unusual time distortion that happens. And I've never really heard a very clear explanation as to why it happens, but I've experienced it myself. You guys have been up here for about 45 to 50 minutes in total. Let's give them all a big round of applause. As a special prize, we'd like to present you with the shoe. If you're missing a sock, look in your pockets or in your blouse. I promise nobody put them there but you. Give them all another big round of applause, will you? You guys can sneak out into the audience and have a seat with everybody else. Go ahead, just sit with your friends or sit near your friends or stand near your friends. Wide awake. There's one more slowly coming. That's all right. Wide awake. Give our stars one more big round of applause. Guys, that wraps up my show. There's two other excellent performers that are here. One of them is Michael Rossman. He's a juggler. Very, very funny guy. And then there's also a stand-up comedian who I'm not familiar with, but he's a stand-up comedian, so I assume he's also funny. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm back at 7 o'clock and 9:30. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. Have a good night, everybody.